Welcome! In this video, I will introduce you to the basics of citing sources in your writing. Citing sources means using information, words, or ideas from books, articles, videos, or other texts in your writing. For example, suppose you are writing a paper on homeschooling. You would probably want to research facts about homeschooling, such as laws regulating homeschooling in the United States, as well as opinions from experts on education and psychology. Then you would include this information in your writing. Whenever you cite sources, you must give credit to the author. This is extremely important. Giving credit to the author means that you say where the ideas or information came from. If you do not do this, then you are stealing someone else's work. When you cite sources, you may use the same words, which is called quotation, or you may use the same ideas in different words, giving a paraphrase or summary. Most likely, you will use a combination of quoting, paraphrasing, and summary, depending on which one works best in each situation. When you cite sources, it helps support your points by giving facts or data, illustrating different points of view, or providing expert opinions. Including citations shows that your ideas are based on research and evidence, which will make your writing much stronger. Any citations that you give must come from a reliable source. It is essential to make sure that your information is accurate, so you will need to be careful to choose sources you can trust. Now, let's talk a little more about how to give credit to the author. Again, this is absolutely necessary whenever you cite sources. If you are not careful to give credit to the author, then your writing might contain plagiarism, which is a serious form of academic dishonesty. However, you can avoid plagiarism as long as you follow these guidelines. First, always mention the author's name if you are using their words or their ideas. It doesn't matter whether you are quoting, paraphrasing, or summarizing. You must always give the author's name. You can either use the preposition according to, or use a reporting verb such as state, explain, argue, point out, mention, ask, and so on. If you are not sure whether you need to include a citation, include one to be safe. Citations are generally not considered necessary for facts that are common knowledge, such as there are 50 states in the United States. However, if you have any doubt whether a citation is needed for a certain fact, you should include one. If you are using the same words as the source, put quotation marks around them. This shows that the words came directly from the source, and you did not write them yourself. If you are not using the same words as the source, then you must use completely original wording. If the wording is similar to the source but does not use quotation marks, that is a form of plagiarism, even if it is unintentional. Rewriting ideas in your own words is challenging and it takes practice. You are always welcome to ask for help if you need it. As long as you follow all these guidelines, you can be sure that you are using sources honestly and keeping your work free from accidental plagiarism.